Hi, hello everyone. My name is Mariana and welcome to Mission Violin YouTube channel. Today we are going to talk about how to hold violin and also the bow. This is a very important topic if you are learning how to play the instrument, but it's also a very important topic throughout your life because even after 2, 3, 4, even 10 years you always need to go back to the basics. Alright, if you're not subscribed yet to my channel, please do so you can have access to more content about videos and tips regarding the violin technique. Alright, today we are going to start on how to hold the violin. So actually it's very easy. To hold the violin you need to have the violin on your left shoulder. So basically you just need to put it there. Alright, very simple. Then it comes the question, but how do I make sure that I'm really making the right holding? Okay, that's actually a very good question because at the beginning there is a tendency of students to hold really right on the center or too much to the side. Actually, I call this way 9 o'clock and that's going to be 12 o'clock. So, how to find the proper number? Imagine that you're in the center of this clock and you're going to point to the numbers. So, that's going to be number 9, 10, 11 and 12. In my opinion, I think the best number is going to be the number 10 and maybe 10 and a half, because the number 11 is going to be like still close to the number 12, and the number 12 we have no movements, we are very stiff, so it's going to be very difficult. So basically all this area is blocked. Alright, so another good way is just for you to take out your violin, just have the arm up, don't think much about it, and then put the violin without changing the direction. So also a very easy way. What I do with little students, because they have the tendency of really putting in the center, so there is a good trick, is just to stretch the arm, having the top of your head, then ears, and then on the shoulder. So this is a good exercise, even though maybe after the ears they will put more in the 9 position, but still, actually, even I prefer that than even to do really right on the center. So this is a good way. Just stretch, have it on top, ears, and then that's it. It's on the shoulder. I think in general all the violin technique should be about not you changing your body and your anatomy, but the other way around. You need to have the violin and the bow fitted to your body, your anatomy, and each one is different. There is actually not a one size fits all. So that's what I'm saying. You know, in my opinion, it's like the violin should be more like 10 and 10, but still the extremes are actually not what we want. But then about the 10 and 10. 10 and a half, actually it's your choice. Alright, another thing we are going to talk about, since a lot of people ask, is should I play with or without a shoulder rest? And that's a very good question, but it's also very difficult to answer because everybody is different. Playing with or without also depends a lot on the height of your neck and also the style of your teacher. So maybe if your teacher plays without shoulder rest, he will teach you on how to do it. Yeah, so that depends a lot. I'm not making the videos for you to do the way I do it, but these are just recommendations and for you to try to see what is the best for you, but you need to find it by yourself and also with the guidance of a teacher. So, usually the problem that happens without shoulder rest is there is a gap here, and usually what students do, they kind of press because they feel that otherwise the violin will fall. So that's actually, if you do that, it means that you're stiff. So we just need to think about it if it's the best for you. Alright, and what comes after is the bow. How to hold the bow. So the basics of holding the bow. Alright, here what you need to know, this is called frog. I have no idea what is called frog, but I found actually pretty funny. Here we have the leather covering and also this silver, this metal part that is also for covering the wood of the bow. Alright, because usually it might sweat, and this is to cover so that the wood doesn't get bad. So the part that you see here with this, that there is a part here without in the end of the cover of the leather part, and then also the beginning of the wood. So the beginning of this like semicircle where I have my pinky finger. So this is the place where you want to place the thumb, and the way you place the thumb should be slightly bent. Actually, it's the normal shape. This is not very normal, so just pay attention. There is a tendency to do that, but yeah, this is the normal shape of the thumb, and should be relaxed, of course. Then after that, have these two fingers towards the thumb, and then place the index and then the pinky finger. So this is how I do it myself. Then comes also another question. Which way of holding the bow is the best? And this question comes with the fact that there are different violin schools throughout history, and each one has a slightly different. Still, the fact that we are still having the thumb towards these two fingers, that's actually pretty common in all of them. But what distinguishes is how we place the other fingers. So the most famous and the most common for people to use and place to hold the bow is the Franco-Belgium, and I think actually maybe the one I use. And basically, when you place the index, should be in the center of the first and the second joint. So it should be something like that. Alright, then, and also always, the Franco-Belgium always has a curvy pinky finger. Another way is also the Russian school. The Russian school has more the index, and even sometimes some people place even the last knuckle, which makes the fingers and the hand to be quite stretchy. So it appears something like this. Alright, which one is best for you? Just check it out, try again, ask your teacher. Maybe you will choose one and then you will suddenly feel that the other one is better for you. So that's it. I think it's the information that I wanted to share with you today. One last thing that I found actually pretty funny when I was preparing to record this video. So as I said before, this is called frog, right? And there was someone who made a meme that was very funny about it. So it's like squeezing a frog, because little children, when they learn how to play the violin, children like with 3-4 years old, their first instinct when they have the bow, they just do like this. They just hold a frog in this way. That's not correct. And someone this meme showing someone holding the violin, the violin bow, alright, and then the other hand like squeezing a frog, and that's not the way that you want to do it. I just found it very funny because it's also a pun with this word. Yeah, and I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!